All right, number three. Now, number three says construction of a two-set Venn diagram with specific information and an intersection. This one right here is going to be similar to what we're going to see in number four. And both this question and the next question will be useful to answer question number six, which is three-circle Venn diagram with specific information. So let's read it. And remember, once we have everything that we need, let's work our way backwards from bottom to top. In a survey published in the Journal of American Academy of Dermatologists, 500 people were asked by random telephone dialing whether they have a tattoo and or a body piercing. Of these, 79 reported having a tattoo only, 31 reported having a piercing only, and 151 reported having a tattoo or a body piercing or both. Draw a Venn diagram to represent the results and use the diagram to find out the number of respondents that will have a tattoo, that will have a piercing, that will have both, and that will have neither. All right, so we have two categories, tattoos and piercings. So this will be a Venn diagram with two circles, and we know that 500 people were asked at random. So we have 500 people. And our two circles, one for a tattoo, one for a piercing, and we're going to assume that they have an intersection. So me personally, I have both, but who cares about me? Now, remember, read this backwards. Read this from bottom to top. It says here, 151 reported having a tattoo or a body piercing or both. So let's read this one more time. 151 have a tattoo or a body piercing or both. A tattoo or a body piercing or both. If we go back to the last section of 2-3, we went over the union of a cardinality. Rather, the cardinality of a union. I said it backwards. That is combining both categories together without the overlap, without repeating the overlap. So when I say have a tattoo or a body piercing or both, that means that the total of those categories will add to 151. So let me clear the highlighting out the way. Let's zoom in, get a better erasing. So that means that the sum of my circles is 151. So I'm going to write here one or the other or both indicates the sum of the circles. Therefore, the sum of my circles is 151. With that said, because we found the sum of the circles, and because we know we have 500 people in total, to find how many have neither, how many have none, I should say, we can subtract the 151 from the 500. And that will equal to 349. So 500 minus 151 equals to 349. And 349 has neither. So we're going to put that 349 right here. So we answered the first part. Well, we answered one of the questions. How many have neither? That's 349. We'll put that right here. And I'm going to box this as an answer. Now the next one. 31 reported having a piercing only. Piercing only. That is very specific, which means we're going to place our 31 right here. Of these, 79 reported having a tattoo only. That is also specific. So 79 is going to go here for tattoo only. And as we can see, we are missing the middle piece. We're missing the intersection of those who have both. But we know the sum of the circles is 151. So we can add up the two numbers inside and subtract that from 151. To find both, I'll put it here, to find both, add 79 and 31 and subtract from 151. So when we add those together, that is 110. 79 plus 31, 110. Subtract the 110 from the 151. 151 minus 110, that is 41. And we answered another part of our question. How many have both? 41. Now we have to answer the first two. The number of respondents that have a tattoo. But if you notice, this one, I want to put on the red highlighter in this case. This says the number of respondents that have a tattoo. It didn't say tattoo only, because then that will be defeating the purpose of the question. That will clearly be 79. But when we say tattoo, this is general. This means that the total of the circles, we're looking at the entire circle for tattoo. When it comes to the entire circle of tattoo, we're adding the 79 and the 41. So 79 plus 41, we add it together, that gives you 120. And that is how many of the respondents have a tattoo. 79 tattoo only, 41 has both, but if you have both, you still have a tattoo. That's 120. Have a piercing. But once again, that is general as well. It didn't say piercing only, because then that would just be 31. When it comes to piercing, this is the entire circle of piercing. 41 has both a tattoo and a piercing, still having a piercing. 31 have a piercing only. Add those together. 41 plus 31, that is 72. And there we go. That is the answer to number 3. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.